Joined us for our Wealth Strategies call. I'm excited that you guys are here. I was trying to go live on Facebook as well, but I was having a challenge with Facebook. So thank you for being here on YouTube with us. Again, my name is Erica Padmore. Greetings and welcome to our Legacy Builders Wealth Strategies call. And I just want to give you some information about myself. Again, it's my privilege and pleasure to be a host of this very important call today. And I've been an entrepreneur actually for quite some time. I've worked in corporate America, and I don't think I really am cut out for corporate America. But you do what you have to do, right? Coming out of college, I went to a major university, Michigan State University, and graduated with a degree in marketing and business. And I've always been a salesperson. I think I got it from my dad. My dad has always been a salesman by nature. And I was trying to find a way for me to just be financially free. Okay, I worked jobs. I had a chance to work for people. I did not like working for other people really, but I knew that I was never going to reach my financial goals working for a job. So I had an introduction to my first direct sales business, you know, I would say maybe a few years, 5 years after coming out of college. And I learned so much. It was an amazing experience, and I learned so much. And I actually began as an empowerment coach. And I started teaching people about personality types and exactly how that impacted not only their lives, but their, you know, how that impacted their careers and relationships and business. And I was a sales trainer, and that's what I've done. I love training. That's what I do. And basically I have transitioned. I started my own company called Empower Me for Life. So as an empowerment coach, I taught personality type training. Then I moved into the arena of financial empowerment, and as a wealth strategist now is what I'm doing. And you guys, thank you for joining us in free conference call. I'm also streaming this live on YouTube. I was having a challenge getting it on to Facebook again. So if you guys, somebody can do me a huge favor and just send a message to everyone that we are live streaming on our YouTube, Legacy Builders International YouTube channel, and they can join us there. So if someone can be kind to put that into the group chat, I would greatly appreciate it. I cannot fight with Facebook today. So let's just tell you a little bit about what I decided to do and why I decided to be a part of this, okay? As a wealth strategist, I am now educating people on the wealth principles of paying yourself first, how to protect your asset, how to also not only protect it, but appreciate your assets, and how to really leverage your income. Okay, so I'm really excited about what I'm going to share with you, and it's actually the largest wealth transfer in history, and it is happening right now. So I am tremendously excited to share this information with you, because I had no idea that we were embarking on this wealth transfer. And we're going to be talking to you about this again at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Mr. Reggie King. It is considered as the largest, being talked about by all of the experts as the largest wealth transfer in history, and it is actually happening as we speak. Now, let's talk about how huge this market is. $1.4 quadrillion of fiat currency, or money as we call it, will be transferring to gold, silver, and cryptocurrency. And this is going to happen globally. And all of the top economists, as I mentioned, are saying it is never going to happen again in our lifetime. So this is absolutely huge. And when our company basically penetrates 1/3 of 1% of this quadrillion, $1.4 quadrillion industry of what? Cash, gold, silver, Bitcoin. $1.4 quadrillion of fiat paper money, okay? It's going to be and this is happening globally. And when we penetrate 1/3 of 1%, You're talking about we're going to be bigger than all of the markets combined, including health and wellness and beauty and travel, and I don't care if you're talking about energy drinks or what you're talking about. There's nothing bigger than the industry of money. So what's the problem here? Okay, why is it that we are embarking on one of the largest wealth transfers in the history of humankind, and so many of us are still stuck? So many of us are still living paycheck to paycheck. What is happening here? Okay, the problem, number one problem, as the dollar has lost its purchasing power, and because of that we're all struggling trying to make ends meet. Okay, what is the other issues that we're facing? Now we're going to talk about some problems that we're all facing, and I don't think this is just the United States. I think this is a global problem. Okay, not only do we have the dollar in the United States, it might be called the dollar, somewhere else it's called the yen, somewhere else it's called the bolivar, but people's money, fiat currency, is losing its purchasing power. We also have rising unemployment as a result of artificial intelligence and robotic labor. Jobs are being outsourced to other countries. Yesterday actually, I was calling my cell phone company, T-Mobile, and I, of course, got someone in another country, and I could barely understand what they're saying. Okay, we also have rising debt and taxes. You guys have just read in the news that Donald Trump has just proposed a new tax strategy. Well, as the experts are saying, it's really going to help the wealthy, but hurt the poor and the middle class. Okay, and understand that Robert Kiyosaki, I don't know if you know who who he is, but Robert Kiyosaki, if you've never heard of him, he's written several books, and he's all over YouTube. But one of the things he said is that taxes and debt makes the rich richer. Well, taxes and debt makes the poor and the middle class poor. Why? What is the difference? It's financial education. It's learning how to use them to your advantage properly. Okay, and we're going to teach you actually how to do that with our company. Also, you've got rising numbers of people with little to no savings. You've got rising inflation robbing us of our purchasing power. So we've got all this stuff going on. What is the solution? You know, most of us get a sense, though, that the dollar has lost its purchasing power. In fact, 95 to 98% of its value. And that dollar is called fiat currency. Fiat just means decree it to be so. In 1971, our government under President Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard and declared fiat to be money. So it is backed by nothing more than the faith that people place in it. And throughout history, fiat currency has returned to its intrinsic value, which is zero. And because the dollar is the world's reserve currency, when it finally falls, everything that's attached to it will fall right along with it. So you cannot, people, build wealth in something that has no value. So, okay, we've talked about the problems now, okay? Let's talk about some solutions. What is the solution? What can help you? You're telling me all this stuff, Erica, but tell me, what can I do? Well, the solution is a better store of value. And what is that? It is gold, it is silver, and it is cryptocurrency. Now, let's talk about why that is, okay? Why gold? Why silver? All of the top economists, I don't care where you're talking about, Robert Kiyosaki or Mike Maloney or James Rickards or Peter Schiff or, even Dr. Boyce Watkins, all of them are recommending to save in gold and silver. Why? Because it is a store of value. Gold and silver are financial insurance. They are an appreciating asset and a hedge of protection against the loss of your purchasing power. Now let's talk about some examples of the dollar losing its value, okay? You guys know that I went to the grocery store yesterday, in fact, and I could not believe I buy this a bar called Kind Bar, and that bar went from $1.49. They had put it up, it was $1.69 I think a week ago, and I went back and that same bar is now $1.79. I could not believe it, okay? And if you're buying things for your children, you're looking at that, let's say you buy a bag of chips, they're giving you half the bag of chips with a whole bunch of air, okay? They're disguising this inflation, basically. But every time I go to the grocery store, the prices are going up. Is your paycheck going up? Are you getting raises that are keeping up with the rate of inflation? No. And because of that, people are working longer. 2, 3 jobs, mothers working, kids working, husbands working, everybody trying to keep up with the fact that the dollar has lost its purchasing power. So when we're all saving, when we're all being taught to save our money in the bank, save our money in a 401k, save our money in an IRA, now you understand why people are having some major issues. It is all financial education. We're saving in a way that is our value is decreasing. You cannot build wealth in something that has no value. So let's give you another example. Why gold? Okay. In ancient times, you could actually buy a fine robe and some sandals, some fine leather sandals for an ounce of gold. 100 years ago, just imagine, you can still buy a suit, shirt, tie, and shoes for an ounce of gold. An ounce of gold 100 years ago was about 20 bucks. Okay, today 1 ounce of gold is valued at approximately somewhere between $1,200 to $1,300. But you can still buy a decent suit, shirt, and tie, and shoes for about $1,200, $1,300. Okay, depending on your taste, of course. Okay, but ask yourself, today, what would $20 buy you? Barely a few pairs of socks. So let's talk about the example of silver. Why silver? Silver also maintains its value. In the 1920s, an ounce of silver was valued at 67 cents. Who would have bought, 67 cents, could you imagine, in the 1920s would have bought you a good meal back then? I can't even imagine that. Today, what can 67 cents buy you? Some of you just celebrated Valentine's Day yesterday. Try buying some chocolate, some nice chocolate, for 67 cents. An ounce of silver is valued at about 15 bucks today, and it will still buy you a decent meal anywhere in the world. So as you can see, silver has continued over time to maintain its purchasing power. This is why we're advocating saving in something that is a better store of value. Now let's talk about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Now this is a digital store of value. Gold and silver, it's been around for centuries, since the beginning. It's been created by the creator, okay? It's been around since the beginning of time. It's trusted. Everybody knows it. It's time tested. It's not going anywhere. Now cryptocurrency, a little different. This is new for most of us, but it is considered a digital store of value. So if you don't know anything at all about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, let's talk about it a little bit, okay? Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, actually it's a currency on the internet. It was founded by a gentleman, they say, by the name of Satoshi Nakamoto in 2008. It is actually a new radical approach to money and finance that allows for peer-to-peer transactions without the use of a third party. It's the most important invention since the internet, and only 21 million Bitcoins can ever be mined. So that is why it's being considered a store of value, and it's being compared to gold and is referred to as gold 2.0. Now in January of 2017, last year, one Bitcoin was about 1,000. I think right now today's prices might be around 9,000 something, okay? It does fluctuate. It goes up and down. But you're talking about, hey, had you saved your money in the bank or your 401k or your IRA, would you have seen that kind of return? Okay, one Bitcoin, as I mentioned today, is worth about over $9,000, and experts are predicting in the next 10 years they could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. And what's even more exciting is the blockchain technology that runs Bitcoin. This technology has the potential to pull more people out of poverty than anything we have seen in our lifetime. And according to the Cayman Investment Forum, now listen to this carefully, either gold or Bitcoin will be the future of money. If you guys are on my legacy page on Facebook, and please, if you listen to me on YouTube, please subscribe to join our page on Legacy Builders International. I did a post yesterday about that Robert Kiyosaki, who's always been a gold bug, an advocate for gold and silver, finally has added cryptocurrency to his portfolio and is coming out with a new book about cryptocurrency and gold and silver, and pretty much stating the same thing. Either gold or Bitcoin will be the future of money. This is actually huge. So listen, why were you invited to listen to this call today? Why are you here listening to me on YouTube? Why are you here listening to me on freeconferencecall.com? Okay? Well, we are on a mission to share this knowledge with the world so to see if we can position people in front of this wealth transfer. And our company and our leadership will help you do just that. So let's just talk about who we are for a minute, okay? We are Swiss Gold Global. So, who is Swiss Gold Global? And you know, why partner with us, okay? First of all, let's just say that we're on a mission, on a serious mission, okay, to position you in front of this massive movement of money. If you have been looking, just like me, for a way to earn more, get more of your time back, obtain financial freedom, and we can show you how to do that with your partnership with us. First of all, Swiss Gold Global is a 10-year-old company founded by Mr. Bill Rao, our president and CEO and visionary founder, okay, Mr. Bill Rao, and we're located in Zurich, Switzerland, right? Now, I'm so excited. In fact, we'll be reaching our 10-year mark as of next month. We're almost at the 10-year mark. So we've been around for quite some time. However, we're primarily in all the other countries. We are in every country, okay, all over the globe. There's very few countries we're not in. We are a global company. Bill Rao is a licensed precious metals dealer, and he operates his business on 3 foundational principles. One being real wealth, the other, being real knowledge, real income, and real wealth. So we're really excited about this partnership with Swiss Gold Global, and we're going to talk a little bit about some of the things we offer. Let's talk about the real knowledge program that we have here for a second, okay? Let's talk about that. I'm really excited about this program. Now, we have an opportunity to learn. Now, you know, when I talked to you a little early on that Robert Kiyosaki says that the reason why the rich is getting richer is because they understand financial education. They don't teach that in our schools. So this company has incorporated a real knowledge program that gives us access step-by-step coaching and instructions from masters of wealth creation, and you get an online access 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You will learn what the generational wealthy know, and if you want to be wealthy, bottom line is you have to do what wealthy people do. That just makes sense, okay? So this is a phenomenal program that we have with Swiss Gold Global. Membership does have its privileges. So I'm excited. Right now, in fact, we are reading one of the books called Born Rich by Bob Proctor. We are going to be doing that tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern on Zoom. And, you know, this is a way that we are learning. We are learning what to change our mindsets so that we can start becoming wealthy. And we know how, we're learning from Masters of Wealth Creation what we need to do to become wealthy. Now, our second principle is real wealth. Okay, what is real wealth? Gold and silver. It's real money, and you can actually own pure LBMA certified 999.9 Swiss gold and 999.0 silver at wholesale prices, and that's absolutely amazing. I'm very, very excited about that because, you know, you're talking about wholesale prices, which is amazing. You're talking about 2.97% above spot price. Very, very easy to liquidate as well, okay? No problem with liquidation at all. Very easy to liquidate. No sellback fees. I'm so excited about that. It's unbelievable. And we've got some amazing products as well. Our products also come from the world's most prestigious refinery called Arga Herreras. It's actually referred to as a refinery, and there are only 5 of them in the entire world. And we also have an opportunity to have our gold and silver, if we want to, either have it shipped to us or have it stored at one of our LBMA certified storage facilities. Now let's talk about You know, we're talking about the real wealth. Now, we also want to show you some of the products we have. We actually have gold, gold bullion. We also have this beautiful kidney heart pendant, and I hope some of you were able to order that for your loved one, but it's not too late to order that for someone special. It's 24 karat, 999.9 kidney heart pendant. It's an heirloom piece of jewelry. It's just amazing. And we also have some collectible coins in gold and silver. Of course, we do have gold and silver. I'm just showing gold here, but we do have this unique collection. We have this religious coins, and the reason that we made them religious is so that they're non-confiscatable, but they're all LBMA, which is amazing products. So that is what we have, some of the products that we have in terms of our real gold. And I didn't show you silver, but also silver. Now let's talk about real income for a second, okay? That's really important. I want to really talk to you guys about that, because we have an opportunity for you guys to be able to earn real income. Now, I don't know if you all have ever heard of again, we've been talking all day about Robert Kiyosaki, and he wrote a book called The Cash Flow Quadrant, and I want to talk about that for a little bit because I never heard about it before. Again, as I mentioned, in school we're not properly educated on finance and money, and I didn't know anything about money and finance, really. All right, but when I saw this cash flow quadrant, he talked about there's four. He broke up the quadrant in four, and he says on the left side of the quadrant, you've got people who have jobs. They own 100% of their own income. If something happens to them, there goes their income. On the other, beneath that, he has people who own a job because they're self-employed. They're completely dependent on themselves for income. Now, those people also, they're trading time for dollars, just like the person who has a job. And on the right side, he talks about people who own a business, own a system, okay? They own a system where they're leveraging, and that's what we're going to talk to you today about, leverage. How do you employ leverage? Because when you have a job, your job is leveraging you. Okay, your job leverages you. Your boss is out having a good time, have his time freedom because he has employees. People are working for him. And I want to just read this quote by J. Paul Getty, one of the wealthiest men in America. He was an oil tycoon. He said, "I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own." That is leverage. Okay, that is leverage. Now, on the bottom of that quadrant, on the bottom right side, they talk about money that works for you, how to earn passive income, and that's what we're going to talk to you about right now. We're going to talk to you about how to earn passive income and how to pretty much employ a system, employ a easy duplicatable system that you can use leverage to get you financially free. So let's talk about it here. We provide you an opportunity to create a very lucrative income stream through our independent business owner program. It's a simple system that produces real income. We have nothing to sell. We simply show you how to exchange an already depreciating currency for an appreciating asset. And more importantly, you get paid to do just that. We show you how to get real wealth, again, with real money like gold and silver. We show you how to increase your cash flow and earn passive daily income with cryptocurrency mining from the world's most reputable mining company, Genesis Mining. We show you how you can earn leveraged income when you acquire one of our business packages, which is also a tax-deductible income-producing asset. So Swiss Go Global, let me just say this, began its official launch in the U.S. in October of 2017. Okay, so what does that mean to you? Well, we have a unique ground floor opportunity, and as you know, timing and positioning is everything in business. So those of you who choose to partner with us now will take advantage of the massive momentum that will be created as a result of our national expansion here in the United States as well as abroad. So as you can see, starting at the establishment phase, we'll reap massive financial rewards. So what is your next step? Your next step basically is, hey, there are two ways to get started with us. You open a free account, okay? You open a free account, and you can do a couple of things as a free customer. You can just get precious metals, right? Protect your money. Get financial insurance. We have insurance for everything. We have for car insurance, life insurance, automobile insurance. Same thing as car. You know, we've got home insurance, renters insurance, but we don't have health insurance. Nobody has financial insurance, which is the most important thing that you need to protect. So you can open your account today for absolutely free. Have a offshore Swiss account, and you can save real money from the world's most prestigious refiner for as little as $25. Wholesale prices, LBMA certified, easy to liquidate, LBMA storage facilities. You cannot beat that. This used to be an exclusive members only club that you have access to. Well, as a free customer, you can also purchase Bitcoin and altcoin mining contracts. It's very, very simple to do. Once you open that account, you get KYC approved, which means you've got to upload a couple of documents to prove who you are, and now you can purchase that contract and sit back and watch it pay you daily and passively. And you can start with that contract for as little as about $35, $40, and that's simple. Now, if you decide you want to become affiliate, you want to employ what we talked about, you want to employ a system that's going to help you use leverage. You're looking to be for a tax strategy that a home-based business provides. If you're looking for real income, and you're looking for this, you can start with one of our 4 business packages ranging from $170 to $3,000. The bigger the package, the more gold, silver, and cryptocurrency mining you will own. And remember, the mining will pay you daily and passively. These packages also give you access to exclusive membership, which will provide you with real knowledge on how to build generational wealth. So in closing, we're closing out. Ladies and gentlemen, you have an opportunity to provide a solution for a global problem that will be devastating to a lot of already hurting families. And experts are saying that the next economic crisis, will have a catastrophic effect globally. That is very, very serious, guys. So why join our team? Who is Legacy Builders International? Who are we? And why join our team? Now listen, I am so excited about the team that I'm a part of. We are an amazing group, an elite marketing group who have partnered with Swiss Gold Global, and we are driven by a mission called Project 1000. That's who we are. We are very, very excited about that mission, and our goal is to create 1,000 new millionaires over the next 5 to 10 years. Our mission statement is to help people to leave a living legacy for generations to come. We have developed a simple success system that anyone can follow, and we provide training and development to a fast-growing group of excited and highly motivated individuals. We provide a positive and inspirational environment which encourages growth, produces leaders, and top money earners. So what is your next step? What is your next step? Well, get back to the person who invited you to this call. Tell them that you are ready to get started right now. If you have questions, our knowledgeable senior business partners are available to answer them. Legacy Builders International will be hosting another call at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please invite as many people as you can to hear this information you heard today. Let them know you were privy to some life-changing information and you're being allowed to share it with a few people you care about. So again, it's been my utmost pleasure to be your host of this call. And for those of you who choose to partner with Legacy Builders International, we look forward to working with you. Listen, let's build a legacy together. Have a good evening, and looking forward to seeing you at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard this evening. So thanks for joining us, and have a great day.